Hi guys, this is Psychic Medium Ray. This is probably the most hardest video I never thought I would make on my channel or would even um, contemplate talking about. And I'm not sure if I'm going to break down in this video. I'm not sure of what's coming next, for me. But I just wanted to say that my mom passed away today at 11:52 a.m. At a hospital. She um, had several infections, and I'm just trying to keep it private. But basically, her blood pressure was really low, and her blood pressure was really low, and she was septic. And I know that I did everything that I could for her as an advocate. And being a psychic medium, I always deal with death, and I deal with so much, and it never prepares you for loss. It never prepares you to lose your loved one. My mom was not just my mother, but she was my best friend, and we did everything together. We would go shopping together. We would laugh together. We would. There's so many memories, that I have of my mom, and nobody wants to see them on death's doorbed or to see them, gravely ill in the hospital. And unfortunately, I had to make many decisions. Like I'm sure a lot of you that are looking at this video have gone through or have had to do in the past. And I usually don't share my private life, but I did, did keep y'all in to make prayers or to have prayers for her. I posted this on various social media outlets. She started in the hospital, in one hospital, last Wednesday, and she got worse in that hospital. Then they shipped her out to a facility, a rehab center, and then basically the rehab center noticed that she was not supposed to have left the hospital. She was not good from her breathing due to the type of pneumonia that she had. So they went ahead and put her back in another hospital. In that hospital, they did everything they could to possibly save my mother. And it's just so hard not having her anymore around me. And the last thing, I got to hold her hand and I got to tell her, Mom, I love you so much. And I'm sorry, because in many ways I feel like, we as people, we tend to feel like we failed our parents. But I know I tried. I for a while today I was blaming myself. Maybe I could have done something different. Maybe I could have done something more. But my sister and I, we both chose to let my mom go in peace. She was on life support basically, and we decided to let her go in peace and to not suffer anymore. Nobody wants to see their parents suffer. Nobody wants to see them go through all of this. And I'm like, what's next for me? What's coming up? And I've cried so much, and I'm trying not to cry in this video, but it's only human, to have emotions and to cry and to, my best friend's gone, but I know that my mom is watching me in heaven and she's in a better place. And it's just so scary now, like what's coming next. And you feel lonely because it was just me and her for the longest time. I was her caregiver. A lot of you thought, when I would get delayed with readings or I wouldn't answer, that probably I was just like, just ignoring you or not. But a lot of people didn't know, and I didn't share it because once people know certain things, they can use it against you or twist things. And so I didn't want people to know, but I was actually a full-time caregiver, and it's so selfless. I put my life on hold all these years to take care of my mom because nobody else would do it, and I was not going to ship her off into a nursing home. That's not a quality life that she would have had. So I did what I needed to do to keep her healthy, everything from doctor's appointments to cooking and cleaning to, making sure that she was content and taking her to out to eat so she would get out of the house, etc. But as she had Alzheimer's and dementia, so a lot of people don't really know the the gravity or the severity of having Alzheimer's and dementia. um it's almost like you have your loved ones, but they start slipping away, they start forgetting. And I think that's why my mom decided to go, was that she just, she was tired, her body was tired. She was tired of being here in the physical world, and all I would love to have is to have a conversation with her. One last conversation, one last, I love you, Mom. But I got to say my goodbyes, and so did my sister. And I waited there. We both waited until she took her last breath, and it was the hardest thing that you have to do is to see your loved ones like that. But I know she's in a better place, and I'm sorry if I'm rambling. There's no way to, you know, make this okay because I know that a lot of you out there have experienced loss of a loved one, and it doesn't get easier. And as a medium, I process death all the time. And I know that in my heart of hearts, this wasn't a punishment. I feel like, it was time. We all have our destiny. We all choose when we're going to go. My mom chose to go today. We also found out in the process that she had possibly cancer in her kidney. Like she had a huge mass. We had no idea, which kind of explains why. I feel like her health deteriorated. She was so fragile. But God is good. God is amazing, and I'm just so grateful to all of you, my race of light, that I have you. It feels lonely because I don't have someone with me right now. I don't have like a friend. A lot of my friends, they live in other cities, and I don't have a lot of family members. But I'm in a good place. I'm trying to get to a better place mentally and emotionally. Um, but I my mom, unfortunately, she didn't have any arrangements for funeral expenses, etc. So I will drop some links below if you'd like to contribute or donate for her funeral expenses. I'm trying to give her a proper type of either burial or cremation. I'm not sure yet. There's a lot of decisions to make. And as her caregiver and um, her son, it's like I have to make these decisions in the next couple of days. So I would really appreciate your prayers and know that if I'm not responding to emails, etc., or for all of you that have given me, if for those of you that are subscribed to my website, you would have known because I sent out a mass email, or that you follow me on social media. I just want you to know I thank you so much for the prayers that you sent. I feel like this helped her a lot immensely. It helped her to have some peace within her soul, and also it helped to heal, or help her body feel less of the pressure that she was going through. But um I do feel like my mom is okay, and it will get better. I just be gentle on yourself out there if you're ever going through this, and know that if your parents are going through dementia or Alzheimer's. My mom was barely diagnosed with Alzheimer's this year. She mainly had the onset of dementia, which was caused by a stroke that she had in 2017. So it's very difficult, but your loved ones, be gentle on them. Don't get upset if they have dementia or they don't recognize you, because sometimes the lights are on but nobody's home, but they're there. They're there. They hear you, and they know that you're there and you love them. They just sometimes may become moody. They may not be very like not recognize you. They may forget certain things or how to do certain things that they used to do, and they may have sundowners, which is like sundowning is like from like 4 p.m. in the afternoon on. They become very beside themselves, very irritable, very they're not able to function like a lot. So just know that I'm so appreciative of you guys, and I really, really could use the help right now with prayers, also donations if you can. If anybody knows of organizations that would, help people with, to bury people here in Texas, please let me know. I'm hmm, spiritually drained and emotionally drained, but I'm going to get through this. I really am. But I definitely, I'm so grateful to you guys. And with that, I'm signing off. If each of you could light a candle for my mom tonight, I would appreciate it. I love you so much. Until next time. Bye.